Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lynn and in this video I'll show the most profitable trading strategy. Watch this video till the end and write the comments. The lucky one will receive $100 to the bonus on the website. And now let's start our trading session.
Go to my Telegram channel by the link below the video. To do this, open it in the app. Join the group and be sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any useful information every day. Join my VIP group. Just go to the dialogue with me and write +VIP.
So before we start, we can see where we are trading. We trade on pocket option, like most of my videos. Let's add up the details. Our workspace before we begin. First, let's check our balance. Our balance is $5, which means we also put the deal at $5. After this, we select the time of the deal, on which we will trade. I choose a minute, and 1 minute will correspond to exactly one trade, after which we select the time frame. We also select the minute time frame when we choose that we will trade on. For me, these are currencies at the top of the screen. C8. Approximately the trading session will be at 9. We will trade all cards pass and return to the first second and trade again. Well, we will look at the general situation and balance. Today, the main assistant, so to say, is technical analysis, and the auxiliary ones are the alligator indicator and the awesome oscillator. We will use them for our strategy. So let's talk a little about indicators. The first one is an alligator located on our chart. Its parameters, values here, but the standard settings are suitable for most time frames. Also, don't be afraid to play with the values. The alligator is located on the chart and it reflects the state of the market at each moment in time. It shows when the market is flat, and when the market is in momentum, and when the impulse begins and ends. The green moving average is dominated by the upward trend, blue descending. Red is the average between two moving averages, and when we cross one of the lines, this is a descent signal for trend change. It's very important. And the second indicator, oscillator, it's all located at the bottom of the screen. Its settings. I won't show it for a long time. This indicator is located at the bottom of the screen. This is an indicator that mirrors the mood of our market. Shows what the market is at the moment. Thanks to this indicator, you can determine what the market is like, bullish or bearish. This is achieved by effectively comparing recent market momentum to overall momentum in a wider frame of reference. That is, in simple words, the green bar is an uptrend, the red bar is a downtrend. In simple words. You also need to look at the scatter between bars. It's very visible here, but it's still there. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Telegram channel. Like, comment also, and to avoid missing the next trading sessions, subscribe and we're now moving to the first concept with which we will begin the trading session. Here we are in the first concept. Let's open a bullish trade and begin technical analysis. At the moment, we see growth in the last range, which helps us open up deal. That is, we opened the trail up. If we highlight the support area, here we can observe that the support area has not been reached at the moment and the reversal occurred much earlier. If we highlight the previous support area, we most likely reached in the reversal occurred. In this reversal, shadows are formed more and more in the upper position. This is a signal that the reversal will happen soon, and we will move approximately to the peak point of the resistance area. According to the alligator, blue predominates. Yeah, but nevertheless, the blue line is in the upper position. Accordingly, the trend is upward. We have a similar situation with the second oscillator, and the last bar is green. This indicates an uptrend. The still in plus. I explained it for too long, but the balance is already in 9 hours. Let's place the next trade at 9. Here are the second concept. We open a trade for fall and we proceed to technical analysis. At the moment the swing begins, and during the swing we will open a trade for fall. At the moment the downtrend confirms that the previous candle was green and it forms a large shadow in the upper position. This is a shadow and increases the chances of drawdown. Globally, in the general market situation, there is a global drawdown. What else we can notice here is general consolidation. In consolidation, where the upper boundary will move towards the lower boundary according to the moving average. The blue moving average is still dominant, although everything is directed in the upper position. This will all be corrected now. Also, in connection with the previous green candle, we have formed a green candle on this later, but nevertheless we opened this deal based on technical analysis. 1 second. Yeah, good. Plus trade. We'll increase the amounts to $18, and now we'll move on to the next concept. Now we have moved on to the next concept. Let's open down and start technical analysis. Here we have a reversal, and this is where the danger lies, that with a general upward trend without any areas, when the overall chart is either up or down, we have a reversal. Here we'll like you and we open down. It would be a shame if we opened up and there was a reversal. Therefore, I recommend you always trade 10-15% of your balance. However, we have experienced a reversal. This reversal is also shown by the indicator. We see that we have begun to level off. The strategy for this indicator works perfectly, and the change in trend is now being shown. This is not displayed for the oscillator yet, because it's more generalized indicator. But still, it's very useful, especially in conjunction with the indicator. Let's take a look at our chart. We see a positive deal, $35. Let's increase the deal amount. And to the next concept. Here we are. We open a downward trend and proceed to technical analysis. Here we have a globe drawdown on the general chart. Decreasing, we see at this drawdown I opened the down trade, because further we will move in a lower position. The indicator clearly shows that we are in the lower position, and all 3 lines are directed downward. We have a similar situation with the oscillator. There are no prerequisites for a change in trend. There's nothing more to say here. Let's see. We see reversal, but we're not upside ahead of time. 14 seconds. Yeah, we see that drawdown continues immediately. There are 5 seconds until the end. Just waiting. Yeah, plus deal good. As I said, it's not a good idea to get upside ahead of time. This was our 4th concept. So let's stop at this concept and draw some conclusion. So we have already increased the balance to $67. Let me remind you that this trading session and other trading sessions are available on our Telegram channel. There are also signals that you can copy for free, and also in addition to signals you can find some just general information about the market today. So that's it. We have a team of analysts. They predict everything, and everything is in my Telegram channel. You can find the link is in the description. And don't forget about my YouTube channel. It's like a subscription. I'll be very pleased. All links are in the description. Subscribe, and in the meantime I will increase the amount to $67 and move on to the next concept. So what we see, we have moved on to the next concept. Let's open up and start our technical analysis. At the moment we're observing a powerful upward trend on which we're opening a position. We also had a drawdown. It was small like on previous drawdowns on our chart. A real candle will have a light shadow in the down position, which also increases the overall upward trend. Further, according to the oscillator, we have so far formed a red bar. This was formed thanks to two red bars on the chart itself, and I think everything will be restored and the green bar will form. So since they were formed up to this point, let's get a look. 12 seconds until the end of closing. We will find stable growth, at least above the opening points. Let's wait for the ideal to close. Yeah, plus deal. Increase the deal amount to $130 and moves on to the next concept. Here we are, down trade. Begin technical analysis. Here the chart forms a clear consolidation when we say in a small range, and in this consolidation we have reached a peak point and we'll move on to the bottom point, that's downward. Next, look at alligator indicator. What we see from this, we observe that the position on the chart has changed, but according to the oscillator, the situation has changed a long time ago. We see a large volume of red candles, which also indicate a downward trend. Next we will move down. There's not much else to talk about. Let's just watch the chart. It's simple deal. At the moment we have reached the low in conclusion and consolidation. Perhaps there will be a reversal, or perhaps the chart will continue to go downward. Yeah, the deal is in plus. Balance is $250. Immediately place a deal for this amount. And we move on to the next concept. And here we are. Make a short down deal and start our technical analysis. We could open a trade for an increase because it's on the way to recovery. But at the moment, most likely this will not happen and will go down. There will be a fake recovery since the support area has been reached. According to the previous drawdown we reached, this will contribute to the reversal. Most likely it will be a fake and the chart will continue to go down. The alligator indicator position has changed. There was an intersection of the green and red moving averages. This also confirms the change in trend. According to this later, we also have a stable drawdown trend. We see we're in the area trying to recovery, but will most likely be a fake and there will be no recovery. 4 seconds until the end. And the deal is in plus. Balance is $480. Let's increase the amount to this amount. And switch to the 8th concept. Here we are. Our next concept. Let's open down and proceed to technical analysis. This trade is simple since here we'll have our drawdown because there's a stable downward trend. There was an area of support and we overcome it successfully. The next support area is low. Most likely we will not reach it directly, but with small reversals, but there will still be drawdown since we have overcome the support area and thereby the resistance area and will go steadily down for some time. The alligator also saw the intersection of 3 moving averages, which also indicates a general drawdown trend on our chart. This layer also forms red bars. This corresponds to the bearish trend. Let's watch the chart. We see at the moment they are about 10 seconds before closing. At the moment we're below the opening points, but the chart is trying to reach the upper position. Yeah, good. Plus deal, we see almost $1,000 on our balance. It was an 8 Kansipa, so let's lower the trade amount to $100 and move on to the last Kansipa. So here we are. Up deal and start our technical analysis. Currently in an up trend zone plus a large number of shadows are formed in the lower position, which increases the chance of general upward trend and our chart. And then we look at the indicator, and according to this indicator we observe that there has been a slight change in the trend and the green one begins to cross. But this will be fake and the general position of the chart will go up. That's bullish trend. According to this later, our last bars are green. It also confirms the general upward trend and will move towards this resistance level to which we're moving. We see really strong growth. And there are 7 seconds before the deal is closed. The chart is floating and sharp, which is not always pleasant, but all of them are like that. The deal closes in profit and we will end our trading session.
Hello traders, my name is Lynn and you're on my YouTube channel where I show you how to trade in minor options. Here you'll find the most profitable and easiest trading strategies.
We start, our balance was $5. Currently it's more than $1,000. Good results, I think. That is, we have greatly increased our balance sheet. So let's quickly talk about the settings. We traded on Kansipas. Deal time was 1 minute. The time frame on the chart is also minutes. Indicator, 2 indicators, alligator, its parameters. And the second also these indicators are simple and can be easily used, especially together in one. And if you have any questions, you can write me in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.